And paired with this Age of Sigmar game in the vault, well, we have another one. It'll be 2,000 points of Soulblight Gravelords against the Skaven. Now, if you're not a vault member and you want to check out this game and watch rats die en masse, click on that link in the description below.
We play and call it work.
Mini Wargaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
I will be playing the Megakin of Nurgle today. We have a full 2,000 point list. We're not getting any triumphs whatsoever. And we're going to be going with the Befouling Host again. And Hold the Line will be the grand strategy. Now, apologies for this list here. It had a single purpose in mind when I started making it, and then it went way off course. So leading it, we have a Great Unclean One. He'll be our general, and he will be infested by Nurglings for his command trait. And we're going to try out the Noxious Nexus for the artifact since it's been eroded. It was eroded a while ago, but this is my first chance of really trying to bring it. He'll have a Plague Flail and a Doomsday Bell, and he'll know Favored Poxes from the Lore of Virulence. Now we have Horticulous Slimux here as another character. I brought him because I did want to go heavy in Beast of Nurgle. I just wasn't too sure how many the studio had. So we added a mortal hero, because I do like the Lord of Afflictions. He's one of my favorites. He's a tough little cookie, and he's just good fun. Now, I don't have the good command trait on him because I have it on the Great Unclean One. I just wanted a mortal element to my list. But we are going to be running 2 artifacts of power, so he'll still have the Shield of Growth. And then for the rest of my army, it's honestly just battle lines. Because I wanted a mortal aspect of the list, I really do like the Blight Kings a lot. They're a little expensive, but I like their models, I like their mechanics, and I have a lot of fun playing them. This was supposed to be an all-demon army, but I don't even know how these guys ended up in the list. I have 2 units of 5, just because I love them so much. I just can't shy away from the mortals fully. And then we have 5 Beasts of Nurgle. We have 1 that is experiencing disdain, and then 4 happy boys. That's it. That is the Megakin of Nurgle.
Let's take a look at my dragon list, because that's what it is. Technically Stormcast. Starting off with the Lord Celestin on Stardrake, he will be my general. I decided to give him the Celestine Hammer, and then a bunch of enhancements. So for the Artifact of Power, he's got the Quicksilver Draught. Command trait is Battle Lust, and then mount trait is the Celestial Instincts. My other leaders, I have a Knight Draconis, just living his best life, flying around, being a little dragon. Battle line choices, I've got 2 units of 2 Stormdrake Guard that have the Drake Rider's Lances, and then 2 units of 2 Dracothian Guard Desolators, and then I also brought Aetherwings, because I had some points left over. I do have the grand strategy of Hold the Line. My Triumph is Inspired, and my Holy Command is Steadfast March.
And that's it for these 2 elite builds. Let's go take a look at the mission that we'll be playing for this game. Josh and I will be playing the Veins of Gur battle plan. Now, with this mission, we will be deploying along the long table edges, about 22 inches apart from one another. Josh and I will be playing the Veins of Gur battle plan. Now, with this mission, we will be deploying along the long table edge, opposite one another with a big old chunk of no man's land, and uniquely starting with 0 objectives, but they do show up throughout the course of the game and they're all primed, so none of them can be removed once they're down. Now, as you can see here, the first objective will be showing up right in the middle of no man's land, but we don't quite know where. It could be on the left, it could be in the middle, it could be on the right. It is judged by a 2d6 roll, less than 7 being the left, directly in the middle will be 7, and then above 7 will be to the right. And then on the 3rd battle round, each player will have an objective land touching their territory but not wholly within it, using the same method as the first objective. So the first battle round of the game, we're just kind of running around, grabbing area, not too sure where the objectives will show up, but you can't overcommit because you got to be able to adjust to where they will show up throughout the course of the game. It's going to last for 5 battle rounds, as these missions usually do. We'll get 3 points for our grand strategy. You're going to get 2 points a turn for your battle tactic, and then the unique way of scoring here is, because objectives don't show up right away, you will score a number of victory points equal to the number of the current battle round for each objective you control. So 2 points on battle round 2 per objective, 3 points per objective on battle round 3, etc. And that will be the Veins of Gur. Wanted to take a look at the cool table before we deploy our forces. Like I said before, we'll be deploying along the long table edges. Unknown yet, we're going to roll off and figure that out in a moment. I just want to give a shout out to some of the terrain companies here on the board for you guys at home. If you're curious where we got some of the stuff, not really that far-fetched. Like, we have a lot of stuff here from Adam at Greenleaf Terrain. Did a lot of the trees here and the rocks. These are old Games Workshop Citadel woods we'll be using as essentially wild woods in a way. They block line of sight, they provide cover, all that good stuff if you need it. And then old Citadel walls and whatnot too for some cover providing obstacles. If it comes up, you don't know, we don't even know where the objectives are. And then we got this big old, this like estate, this manse here. Now Matthew, I got to apologize because Matthew bought that online. He had seen the file somewhere and got it printed out, but painted by Adam at Greenleaf Terrain. It's fancy, it's huge, it comes off in like multiple layers, and as you can see there, and it's just like it goes all the way down to the ground floor. So it's obviously really meant for like Dungeons and Dragons or like any other role-playing game essentially, or like a small skirmish game, I suppose. It's just kind of cool. If you, essentially what I'm saying is, I don't know where we got it, so I can't help you if you want it.
It's a custom one, but we can put that in the comments section.
Exactly that. We're about to go ahead and start deploying here. And the mat here's from Urban Mat, naturally. Not maybe you don't know that, but it's one of my favorite ones because, like, look, it's got the nice little road going through it and everything, and all that good stuff. But yeah, Josh and I are going to go ahead and roll off, pick attacker, defender, deploy our forces. But I wanted to remind our Silver Vault members before we get into the nitty gritty of this that you have access to a lot of discount codes for battle mats, terrain, hobby supplies, models. It's well over 50 companies now. You just have to go to the Vault section on the website to go and find out where that is, or go to miniwargaming.com/silverdiscount, or just click on the link in the description below, because that will also redirect you to where you need to be. You don't need to be a Silver Vault member to see it. You can see it when you're a Bronze Vault member, but you need to be a Silver Vault member to benefit from the discount codes. Regardless, we'll be back in but a second with our armies fully deployed. Ooh. And we are back and finished deploying. I won the roll off. I told Josh to go first, so he picked this side, deployed one of his units first. The deployment wasn't super interactive between the two forces here.
I don't even know if I looked over. I've got a lot of speed and mobility in the list, and this is another weird like Stormcast list that is like this is kind of like the last time we played, where I'm like I threw something together just to try it out. So
yeah.
I'm a little anxious about remembering most of the rules.
Yeah, well, a lot of does the character Drake even have the move, like the once per game? Like, yeah, okay. So like all the Drakes themselves are crazy fast, and the stuff that isn't crazy fast is still relatively fast.
Right, because he's got the ability to re-roll his runs and charges.
Yes.
Which is kind of handy because I've got the once per game. You can run and charge with something.
Yeah, that's the Holy Order.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, optimistic.
And then for myself, I went Great Unclean went over here because it's like kind of like the most open area for him to kind of play the game in. I put my Blight Kings in the woods so that they're going to get some cover. Lord of Afflictions hang out in the back. They're going to be, because they're relatively slow, they're going to be my force that jumps between back and forth in the middle objective, whereas this flank here is probably, I'm hopeful an objective is going to show up somewhere in this lane so that, I mean, if they all die, they die. But if they don't, then they can all kind of move forward. In fact, I actually misdeployed a little bit. That guy's supposed to be there because he's supposed to be near him. And that is, actually, no, he's supposed to be right there. That's where he's supposed to be. There we go. And that's it for my deployment. I finished deploying second, so Josh gets to dictate the priority here because he had 3 less drops than I did.
Again, like I don't feel like I need to be like hyper aggressive off the bat, so I believe I will let you go first.
It'd be turn 1 for Maggiekin and Nurgle. Well, I expected as much. And let me tell you guys, it's not going to be a very great first turn. It's going to be moving around a little bit and all that good stuff. So we're going to, I guess, like, let's get this show on the road. Got our trusty scorekeeper here from Banduo Wargames. I will be the yellow dice on the left. Josh will be the red dice on the right. Battle round 1, go! I forgot to roll on the Cycle of Corruption, so we're just going to go ahead and roll that up. I assume this doesn't change Josh's decision whatsoever. I start at 1. That'll start with Unnatural Vitality, and then we're going to go in the proper order. So turn 2 will be that, 3, 4, and 5. All my heroes will have a 4 board save, which will be Horticulus, the Lord of Contagion, and the Great Unclean one. Sorry, this is a Lord of Afflictions. Lord of Contagion is from 40k. And then Horticulus over here, he is the gardener of the Nurgle. He's the tender to the Gardener of Nurgle. So once per game, he gets to poop out a tree at the start of my hero phase. Bloop. It has to be within 7 inches of him, more than 3 inches away from the objectives, and terrain has to be more than 7 away from other trees. But it will give me a 3rd tree. Oh, and by the way, I have 3 trees because I'm playing Befouling Host, which makes them battle line, but it gives you 2 trees to start the game off with if you have a general that's a demon. That's honestly a massive downside. If I'm to be completely blunt, I do not like demon generals. I hate it. This guy is a general, however, this guy is where it's at. But I got to try and change it up a little bit, at least for my playstyle. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the right choice. I just personally like the mortals as the generals more than the demons.
Well, because this leads into the deeper concept when you're playing these games, that you don't have to listen to what the internet says.
Exactly. You do not have to. Exactly.
You can take the best internet list, and if that's not your playstyle, you're still going to lose with it.
Exactly. Oh gosh. So we are.
Play what you like to play.
Just play what you want at home. I am stuck with the burden of giving you all a home variety, so I've tried my best to change it up as much as I possibly can, and thus never truly mastering one thing. Just kind of.
I know. Well,
just fumbling around with hundreds of all these builds.
We balance the commenters of the people that are like, "Hey, you need more variety in your lists," and then all of a sudden, these people are like, "Hey, you need to get better at the game and get the rules right more." And we just.
It's a fine balance.
I don't know. I feel like we just upset both groups for a while.
I guarantee you, if I was to play this list at least one more time in the next 2 games I play Madkin and Nurgle, there would be upset people. So you'll probably literally never see this list again. You'll see variations of it, but never quite the same thing. But I just don't know if I want to poop it forward or if I want to poop it behind. We're going to poop it behind, I think. It'll go probably right there, actually. It's fine there. So now I gain corruption points. I gain 1 per tree I have. Not 9, which was what some people thought it was when this book came out.
Technically, the way it's written.
That is true. Rules is written. You did get 9 corruption points, but let's put it this way.
Wild.
You would get 10 plague bearers every turn if that was the case. Not this turn, but following this one. So we get 3 points for the trees. We get 4 for our territory because there's no enemy units here. So we're going to be at 7 immediately. And then we get to ring the bell because he might try and summon more demons to the battlefield. Out of 2 to 5, I get 1. I get 1 more. Okay, so I'm at 8. On a 6, I get D3. On 1, nothing happens. Then I would heal things. There's nothing to heal. So we're going to go on to our battle tactic, which will be the one that makes the most sense right now, I think, is Ferocious Advance, which I'm going to be advancing this whole side of the battlefield anyway. So I'll say these, the front line of Beast and Nurgle. They're all individual units, so they're all going to advance and triangulate. Actually, no, that's actually a bad idea. I'm going to say this Beast and Nurgle, that Beast and Nurgle, and Horticulus, because I have a plan for those 2 Beasts and Nurgle. Ooh, and then we're going to try Heroic Leadership on a 4+ on Horticulus, but I failed anyways. What would you like to do?
I didn't really think about this. What do you have for spellcasters?
I have a level 2 over here.
You have a level 2 over there,
That's it. That's all I got for wizards. Nothing, and I got no weird shenanigans with spells.
Let me figure this out.
You're gonna go willpower?
He's gonna yell, no spells.
No spells? Willpower?
spells.
All right.
Willpower.
Well, he'll try to unbind the magic, which means we're gonna go right onto the magic, and the Great Unclean One. Oh, guys, tell me about how good you think Plague Wind is. This is built-in spell. It's comically bad. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cast Flaming Skull on him, which is my endless spell. And we got it with a 9, so it's going to summon that, and it'll do mortal wounds as it zips around the battlefield. I could tell you that I'm probably just going to cast Arcane Mystic Shield on himself after this, so whatever you want.
I'll try to stop the burning head.
You do?
Oh, I do.
Nice.
Whoa, it worked.
Very good. That's an 11. I'll throw a Mystic Shield. He got that. He'll put him on himself. You get +1 to his saving throw. For movement, I'm just going to go show you we're going to do the run roll on. This guy is going to at the double for a command point from Horticulus, so he's going to move an extra 6. He moves 11 inches. Then the rest, oh geez, he fell over. He'll go, he'll also go. He's just going to end up behind him. I can't pick him up. So he'll go there. And then these 3 have to triangulate. So we're going to run the other guy. So he's going to move. I'm not going to move them too far because they have to end up within 3 of each other. So just showing that I'm running them and show you where they end up. So it's 5, 2, 6. Boom, boom. There we go. Battle tactic complete. And then for the rest of my stuff, I'm going to show you where it ends up. But we're going to move the Blight Kings just a little bit further forward, but I want to keep them on the footprints of the woods just to give them a better save. Because I don't know where these objectives are yet, but I need to push them up the territory a wee bit. There you go, to give you an idea where they are without the trees. They're also on the footprints and around the potholes because I can't move through those. And then we're going to run the Great Unclean One. Boop, an extra 5. He'll go forward, and so will the Beast of Nurgle. An extra 4. That means they both go forward 9 inches. And that's honestly turn. I'm going to put the trees back in there. I get my battle tactic complete, and there's no objectives to score other than that. So turn 1 done for the forces of Nurgle. We're going to go to turn 1 for the, dragons, but the Stormcast Eternals more specifically. I'm going to put these trees back. There you go. Score 2-0 and 2 to 4 command points. And then the D20 there for my side is my corruption or contagion points, whichever one it is officially called. My CPs. All right, man.
It's me. I don't know, I'm kind of back and forth. There's a part of me that wants to just sit here and, score 2 points.
That's what I did. You have the advantage of a much faster army, so I have to like move up the battlefield a little bit.
You do have to move up the
Yeah.
battlefield because I'm trying to think. Like, if you get another turn, like if you get the initiative, next turn, like how much damage can I do and try to mitigate the damage coming back in? But I'm also kind of doing the weird like I could just sit here because like I won't be out of position.
You might be able to get 3 points for Ferocious Advance too if they have the monster. I think they have the monster keyword.
Ooh.
Yeah. You just have one unit like go flying with those units over there, or that guy there could like fly there. They could meet up.
Yeah, honestly, I hadn't considered that.
That's just an easy victory point.
Look at you go. I don't want to be on that side though.
Well, it's just the big guy goes in the middle and they meet him too.
Yeah. No, I know it's not that difficult of a thing to figure out. Yeah, you bring up a good point. I don't love the positioning of it, but I'm also not like super upset about it. So I will run ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Ferocious Advance.
That's an easy 3 victory points there. What would you like to do for
Super
your
easy 3 victory points.
actions and all that?
I mean, like, I don't really care to do much of it right now, so he's going to try to give himself an extra command point.
On a 4?
Oh, hey, he does.
I'll do one with the grid on Cleveland as well, sure.
Nothing really I care to do in the hero phase right now. Honestly, like, if I planned this out better, I could have been more efficient with where I'm going.
That's fine.
But I also don't mind this. So movement's going to be super simple. I can
Okay.
tell you that he's going to receive an F double.
We'll share where they all end up.
It was a pretty basic term.
Yeah, so we
Oh,
have...
Dragon Formation! Get in Dragon Formation!
That's a 3 victory point formation if I've ever seen one.
100%.
And then the Desolators?
Desolators, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, the Axemen's have...
They're just going to shuffle a little bit, sure.
They've repositioned
Sure.
a little bit. They don't want to...
They're happy with where they're at now.
And then the Stormdrake Guard over there stood where they
Actually,
are,
yeah,
too.
these guys aren't going to come this way.
They're just going to hang out over there somewhere.
Sure.
Done.
Boom.
There's no shooting. That's turn. 3 victory points for the Stormcast Eternals. Why don't you go ahead and roll me 2d6 for this objective? Because now we're going to the second battle round. My corruption ticks up one. I'll show you what that is in a minute, but
Oh, do we do turn order or this first?
this first.
You sure?
2d6 roll, less than 7's over
Bam!
here. So the objective will be on that side.
Sick. I love that.
And a vein of Gur has torn open near the Beast of Nurgle over here, leaving the rest of the battlefield kind of open. But there's still the chance of an objective showing up around this cluster, in the trees, or over here for myself in the exact same positions for Josh. But it's fully random, so we have no idea where they show up, but that's on the third battle round. Now we got a priority roll. Boo, Josh will... No, I win ties on this one. Ooh, well, to Josh then.
All right.
Do you keep the same turn order, or do you go twice? I'll let you think about it. All right, my man.
I will exercise patience. Again, I don't see a whole ton of damage coming at me.
I got
if I let you go.
effectively nothing coming your way. Just
I mean, you've got that objective, but I mean, like, you'll be able to take the objective easy enough away. Like, if I take the turn, I can go take that objective. That's cool, but then you just take it back and it's an easy conquest for you, so.
right.
I will let you go, and you can figure out what your battle tactic is for the turn.
All right, fine. And if anyone's curious, I'm at Fecund Vigor. All right, well, this is kind of where we stand in the start of the second battle round. Score is 2 to 3, 8 corruption points, and 2 to 3 command points. Let's go ahead and get more of those corruption points, I suppose. I'll get 3 for the trees. I'll gain 4 for my territory, so that's another 7. And then this guy maybe gives me an 8th one. He does. Well, realistically, and very unfortunately, it was a good call on Josh, because I can't do any battle tactics. Monsters Takeover, Great and Cleveland is far too far away to make it there. He can move up to 10 inches, which takes him to here-ish, which is too far away from the objective. I can't do Savage Spearhead either, because these 2 Beasts of Nurgle move too slowly to get inside of Josh's territory. Even though they went as far forward as they possibly could, they can't. Well, this one's like off by 2 inches, but he's like, even if he went further forward, he couldn't quite make it. So I'm actually gonna just declare a wash battle tactic this turn. I'm gonna choose one of my Nurgle ones. Declare the Droning. So this is a Magic and a Nurgle one. I have to have a Rotfly unit in each table quarter of the map. I only have 1 Rotfly unit, so I can't possibly get it. So just burn it for now, so I don't have to worry about it later. And we'll go into my heroic action, which I will attempt a leadership. This is not on him anymore. On my Horticulus, I guess. Why not? He got it. Sure, look at him go. Boom. Would you like to do willpower again?
Yeah.
So to try and deny his magic. Might as well go to cast spells. That's kind of where I'm at right now. We are going to start with the Flame of Skull. See if we get it. We got it with a miscast. Okay. Wait, no, the other way. That's an Irresistible Force. That's right. That's good. So Josh can't stop that, so I'll set that up somewhere over there, and he'll try a Mystic Shield. I got it with a 6.
I'm trying to stop the shield
You
then.
might as well need a 7. You do. All right, no shield on him. Set the skull up within 6 and it moved 8 at the end of the hero phase because that's where we're at. And we're gonna go on to moving. So I'm gonna be able to get this objective for a couple points, which is, I guess, okay. It is what it is. I'll have to deal with that. And that's essentially all I'll be doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and move some of these units and I'll show you where they all end up because it's not very action-packed yet. All right, well, here we are, we're done. So a lot of finagling over here mostly. So the 4 Beasts of Nurgle lined up to get within 6 of the objective, so they'll all count as they're on it. And then Horticulus moved forward, and we moved these Blight Kings a little bit just so they skirted the edge of the woods. The Lord of Afflictions essentially stayed still, and then these Blight Kings, again, just moved a little bit more to the edge of this wood over here. In fact, this guy should be a little more over. You know, it doesn't really matter. Just so they can pounce over here if the objective shows up here, or they can defend the middle, or they can shift over in this direction if I have the double objective. My army's so slow that I'm not going to make any plays for like Josh's side. Maybe that guy could gamble and go for it if it drops over there somewhere, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just 1 beast, so it's not a big risk. And that was it for movement. And then we summoned with 14 of our points these 10 Plague Bearers, all within range of the objective, wholly within 7 of Horticulus. So just putting another 20 wounds on top of it. So if anyone's curious, I have 18 models on the objective currently. As long as they live. If they don't, they don't. And that's turn. I get 2 points because I control this objective on turn 2, but no battle tactics complete. All right, the score is 4-3, and 3 to 4 command points, and I only have 2 points left for summoning. Is there a plan?
Yeah, there's a plan slowly percolating. I don't know, I feel very passive this game for whatever reason.
Well, you don't.
It's case of the Tuesdays. So I think what we're gonna do is, because he's a battle line, right?
Yeah, you might just go
So
for
we're gonna broken ranks over there.
go for the kill on him. Yep.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, and just try to stay a little bit ahead on points, and then, yeah, it's kind of awkward over there, but I'll figure that out after. So yeah, that's what we're starting off with, anyways.
All right, and then action. Anything in particular?
You know, this guy is gonna try to get himself an extra command point. My Knight Drakonius.
Good luck.
Well, thank you.
You got it. I will go with the Great Unclean One doing the same thing, because why not? He got one as well. The end of the hero phase, the Flaming Skull moves more this direction. Still within 30 of the Great Unclean One who's sustaining it. And then we're going to go right on to movement.
Yep.
Aha. I'm going to show you where all these end up afterwards. I can't redeploy or anything fancy like that because of...
Oh, that's true. I hadn't considered that, the fact that you can't.
There's no heroes nearby or anything like that. So he's just gonna be fine. Boom. Can use the Drakes. They don't have to worry about committing to this side too much because they all have a once per game ability to move in the hero phase.
I don't think the hero.
Oh, the hero does?
I don't
Okay.
think he does.
And the Lord Celestant will move up behind him. All right. Well, we got these Drakouts going this direction.
Just gonna shuffle, readjust, readjust, readjust. You can't move that far. I'm cheating.
The Aether Wings. All right. Well, everything's done moving. I guess we're on to the hot breath phase.
The hot breath phase. Heck yeah, we're gonna go. We'll start off with my the Lord there, who I definitely see. I know all of the stats. I'm just, the book is for show.
It's been a while since I played with him, so I actually.
It's been a while.
I don't remember his
He
tags
doesn't
out.
seem great. I'm gonna all out attack with the Rain of Stars.
Sure. 1 command point for you down to 3.
He gets to do one for free.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Lord Celestant on the Drakhouse, so it costs you nothing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get a grand total, of course, 4 dice.
Of course.
I was holding 2 just, in case anybody was gonna comment and say this fool. So hitting on 2s.
Summoning. Okay, we've got a miss and 3 hits.
Throwing some stars at you. These are gonna wound you on 2s.
Okay, that's good. That's 3 wounds.
Sick.
Minus 1 or 2.
Minus 3, 2 damage.
So 2 damage?
2 damage.
All right. Well, he is the Demon in Nurgle. Ward. He takes 5. He's got 3 wounds left. I have hot breath.
2 dragons firing their hot breath at him.
That's.
That's
2d3?
definitely a thing.
I think it's 2d3 mortal wounds.
So
five
this is D3,
So that'd be 3.
and then this is D6.
Yeah,
Oh, of course.
Sure. Yeah. So it's gonna be 5 mortal wounds. He's only got 3 wounds left, so he's dead. That's not enough. That's not enough dice, I know, but. Boom, he goes down, and because this is a monster that did it, it's 3 points for the battle tactic.
Yep.
Is that it?
That's all the tricks I can conjure right now, friend.
How come you
This
don't
is,
wanna-
I don't know, this is a weird game.
How come we don't want to go for the objective?
Because I can't take that from you.
I'm just gonna summon 20 more bodies on it.
Go nuts.
Fine.
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is Josh wandering through the mortal realms being confused.
Well, you did get 3 victory points.
I'm winning somehow.
You are up by 2
I don't know
points.
how. I'm not playing well, but I'm winning.
Oh, you're playing well enough. Now we come to the 3rd battle round. Before we figure out who will go first, you roll for yours first. Less than 7, 7, more than 7. And you get more than 7, so it's over there. All right, well, guess we're got a lot of stuff going on this side of the board. I'll roll the 2d6 for me. Less than 7, 7, more than 7. 7, so right in the middle. So we got
That's not what I wanted to see.
objective right there, around 8 million moons of thickness.
That's gonna be tough. I was really hoping. I mean, like if it was over there, I would have been happy.
I gambled that I'd get a hero on this side. Because I committed him, yeah.
I was charging my dice to roll low already, but you went ahead and rolled.
Nice.
Confounded me.
I figured I'd take the opportunity to roll mine. So it'll be somewhere.
I had it perfectly prepped to just.
Nice.
See
You
that
would have got it
perfect,
too. Dang, that sucks. So it's somewhere around there. I'll readjust that properly.
Now the game has changed
And then
dramatically.
we roll for priority yet again.
Yeah.
I win ties. Well, I still win ties. Oh, I will definitely take it. I will definitely take it.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's not ideal for you, yeah. Okay, well, that's turn 3. 2 to 3 command points, 4 to 6 on score, and I only have 2 of my summoning points. But we go to the burgeoning for the third battle round. I'm gonna roll 3 dice because it's battle round 3, and I'll gain 2 more corruption points. It puts me at 4. And the bell on a 2+. Ooh, D3. Oh, you want, sure. What? I want. Just come on. Why is it D3? Just make it 2. Like, I don't know why. Whatever. It's 1 corruption point, and then I get 4 for my territory, plus 3 for the trees. So he'll give me another 8 more, which will put me at 12. I think I'll do Monsters Takeover now while I have the opportunity before Josh comes in with 8 million monsters to contest the objectives I'm on. So we'll go Monsters Takeover at this objective right here where the big thickness is. And we'll do Leadership on Horticulus. Okay, you got that.
I still say no spell.
No spell, no spell. Okay.
No spell.
Well, I still don't really have too many spells to cast. I still have that going around, so I can't summon that again. I will go ahead and cast Mystic Shield. He fails, and then he'll try an Arcane Bolt, which he passes. Might as well try and stop that. You do. Okay, you got it. No spell. Then movement. This is a passive game, dude. This is battle round 3, and I haven't
This is odd.
This is interesting. This is very.
I'm gonna have to do some kind of weird stuff turn 3.
You have to make something happen.
But I was really hoping to have the ball in my court.
No, my court, my ball, me. We're gonna go ahead and first thing we'll do is we're gonna at the double those plague bears from Horticulus and the heroic leadership. All right, they at the double. I get about 4 of them on the objective. That's enough to make it mine. I mean, Josh can just conquest it back, but this is an extra turn of 3 points for me.
Yeah, this
Might honestly just keep these guys where they are and just move Horticulus a little bit because he's kind of okay where he is. Back a wee bit even maybe, so he doesn't get attacked. But he gets like a lookout, sir, if that matters. And over to the big guy. So that's where the objective actually is. I think for actual gameplay purposes, I'll unfortunately have to remove the trees. I didn't think they'd be that impactful, but I guess they are. The Great Unclean One is going to move back. That's essentially as far as he can go because we got the pot on that one side, and then we got the Blight Kings kind of blocking him in on that one side. This guy's like, there we go. We are going to reposition these Blight Kings a little bit to bring them. Actually, no. Yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah, it works. Why not? At the end of the hero phase, I brought the skull like closer towards me. And that should be my turn. Oh, we got the Lord of Afflictions here. Where's he going to go? What's he want to do? Probably just...
I think you also have to replace one of your trees, Fran.
Oh, yeah, but this guy, he's supposed to be back here. There you go. I moved him out of the way so I can measure properly, figure where that objective's got to go. Okay, well, at the end of another very impactful turn, we have this nonsense. So we score 3, 6, 9 victory points.
Yeah.
On this end of the table here. But I don't have enough points to summon too much more. Maybe I think I'm gonna summon Nurglings to the table or something. Yeah, Horticulus is just a summoning beast. You just summon 3 Nurglings. But for 8 of my points, so I have 4 remaining. And that's that. And we're done. We're done our movement. We get our victory points. We get our battle tactic as well. So that's gonna be an 11-point turn. Kind of showing. The way I like to show the points is like what you get in a turn. It's very rare you get an 11-point turn though. Very lucky in that regard. The way the dice went for me there. Oh wait, these are also 1 higher because we have our general still alive. So it's 3 to 4 command points. I got 4 corruption points or contagion points. I apologize, I can never remember the name of it. And I currently have 15 in my points to 6. What's the plan?
Yep, it's gonna be takeover.
Conquest, like take it back.
No, the monstrous.
Monstrous takeover there. That works too.
You can do conquest later.
Conquest later works for me.
So yeah, we'll do the monstrous takeover there, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and him, eh? That's,
Indeed, him, eh?
him. I think, this is his finest hour.
Ooh. For myself, I'm tempted to do Finest Hour on the Great Unclean One, but I think what we're going to do instead is just an action. Yeah, on him, on himself. He fails that, okay. Leadership, I should say. We might as well continue the hero phase.
Continue the hero phase.
All their moves, I assume, or some of them.
We're going to do their once per game move.
So they get to do a regular move, up to 12 inches. They're going to land up to there. And then they can move again afterwards in the move phase, because they're fast. They take to the skies, as dragons do. Whee, dragon stuff. So they move.
Now I've done my Draconic Onslaught. So I'm going to use the Night Draconis ability.
That's this guy back here.
Yes, to go Wrath of the Draconiths. So once per battle in the hero phase, I pick a friendly Stormdrake guard, wholly within 12, and they get to make a shooting attack.
Okay, that's boom. They shoot.
Yes.
Oh, Hot Breath. Oh, they're both within 12. The
Yes.
Bathe of the Great Unclean One and Hot Breath. Good luck.
Thank you.
Boom. Is this an ability or a missile attack?
This is a missile weapon, but I roll just to see what happens. Like I don't.
So yeah, just one goes through there.
Yep. So D3 mortal wounds to him.
And it's 2.
2.
And he takes 1.
Okay.
That's 17 wounds remaining.
Ooh.
He's kind of thick. I guess I'll leave it there for now.
Very thick.
Is that a command ability or is that like just a once per game?
It's just an ability, yeah.
Oh, does he do that instead of moving, I guess?
Nope.
Oh, he's still moving.
He just once per game does just shoot him.
Shoot! And then the rest of the moves. Oh no!
Ugh.
There we go. We got the Desolators coming up too. I'm not going to be redeploying off of these too much. Or at all, I should say. And then here comes these dudes. Ha! Forward! We're going to move the Endless Spell at the end of the hero phase.
Ooh.
Spell that protects! And then the Aether Wings run 3 extra inches towards that objective.
They do.
And then we have a few more things to move over here. They're going this way.
Yeah. They might just tuck it more this way, though.
Hello? I
Is
will.
that the voice of a dragon?
Yes. If you move there, I'll probably do a redeploy, I suspect.
Do it up.
Let's redeploy the Nurglings, I think. I like that. They tried. They certainly tried. Not the plan I had for them, but they move all the same. And then we'll show you where these two characters end up.
Oh, the lads are flying around.
I'm gonna have some action this
doing
turn,
stuff.
At least. Let there be action. And that will bring us to shooting. Where would you love to begin this?
Well, I would absolutely love to begin this with these two dragons firing Hot Breath at the
Plague Bears.
Yes, sir.
You got, D6 and D3.
Ooh, so we'll do the D3 first.
Yeah. 3.
D6.
Oh,
Okay.
8, not bad. And if anyone's curious, this is like, it's a missile attack.
It's a missile weapon, but you don't roll to hit, you just roll the effect.
Because there's no 2-hit roll, so they do not suffer the negative modifier the Plague Bearers offer. They bathe them in hot breath anyway, so it wouldn't make sense that some smog.
But they can like snipe it if there's a character around.
Yeah, it's abstract. Ward, I lose 1, 2, and I got a wound left on 1. I lose 1, 2, and put a wound on you. Then the Lightning Breath
Yes, the Lightning Breath. That's a different kind of hot.
from the Desolators.
Just into them.
Now, these actually do roll to hit, if I recall. I think? Maybe not. That's the old
I'm gonna
edition.
double.
Yeah, this the same idea as the Dracothian Guard, but those do miss need 4s to hit with their Lightning Breath.
Yep. So we're just gonna go over here. He's gonna fire a single little breath over.
4+. Yes.
He does. D3. For 3.
I got 2 dice in my hand. I ward 1, and I ward 2. Dead Plague Bear.
Yeah, let's get the Dragon Riders going. I mean, like, there's a big part of me that wants to bully your Great Unclean One, and I think that's probably going to be the play, so I can potentially get him easier next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2 dragons breathing breath at him.
2d3,
Yes, sir.
and it's 4. Warding. 1. I take 3. He's got 14 left.
Other fellow close by there.
Character.
Character
Misses.
misses. Okay. I'll go Buddy Boy, all out attack, and I'll just throw stars at you, I guess.
That's the big guy?
Yep.
I'll all-out defense him. I only have 1 command point left after this, but that's okay.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, you're all-out attacking for free?
Yep. I gotta use my command points better. 2s.
His Nurgling Infestation prevents one of those from hitting.
Ooh, 2s to wound.
And 3. Rend 3 though, right?
Rend 3, 2 damage.
6 is. Ooh, the defense saves 1.
Nice.
And then ward. Which I'll ward. No, takes 4. He's at 10 moves left. And there it is. That's it for shooting.
Sound the charge. Let's send these boys in.
The boys.
So the Dracothian Guard.
The Desolators go 6.
And then the Riders.
Stormdrake.
The Stormdrake Guard.
7.
7.
All right, they charge in. Huzzah. Where would you like to go
Look
next?
at me go. That great unclean one, eh?
Big thickness.
I'm going to decline the charge there just because it's kind of going to be weird and awkward for you to charge up and over to try to get me.
That's fair. It's very fair.
So, yeah, I want to be aggressive, but I don't think it's the right call right now. If he was down to like 6 wounds, then whatever, I'd get him.
I see it.
Or I could just sacrifice this man's life.
Do some damage with him. He might not die.
He's not going to do 10 damage, though. That's the problem.
No charging.
No, this will be the regret. This will be the talking point in the post game, I think.
That's fair. We'll start fighting over here with one of these 2 units. We're going to start with the Dracothian Guard.
Dracothian Guard it is.
Do they have an attack with Ren 1, or are they all Ren 2 or more?
They're Ren 2 or more.
Nah, then I guess I'll save the command point.
I'll just all-out attack because I can.
Might as well.
Feels like the right thing to do.
I got nothing in response.
This is the Thunder Axes because I get to add 2 to the attack characteristic of these because you have more models than I do.
I absolutely do.
So these are 2s.
Yeah, they're only -1 from missile attacks. We got 1 miss. These are all Ren 2 nasty axes.
3s.
That's not bad, only 2 fails. So it goes right through their save. These are wards, which I will ward those. So that's going to kill 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and 1 will have a wound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 wound on that guy. But there's more attacks. The mounts and all that.
But wait, there's more. 2s to hit with the mounts.
Plus 1, 2
no.
misses.
And then 3s to wound. Okay, those are -2, 2.
2, so that's 6. I have 5 wounds left there. All right, make a couple wards and I'll be happy. Okay, perfect. I got a guy with 1 wound left. That means I get to attack with the champion. Where do I want him to attack? Not where he'll attack here. He's just gonna go ahead and pile in and around to there and throw 2 hands at this guy.
All of defense.
Oh, I got you with the disease point.
I know.
And that's a wound. You have your save.
2 up.
You're good.
Fine.
But now you're infected for the game. Before we resolve that, Josh forgot the
Should
rampage.
have done the rampage. Are you okay if I go back and fix it?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
So I'm gonna try to. It would have been trying to stop.
All this does is change the disease point or not.
I don't stop, so it's
There,
good.
it didn't. All right, so you're infected with disease, and then we don't even have to roll dice. You can pile in if you want to, but I'm just gonna pull them.
Yeah.
Feel glory in your kill. Righteous. But you also feel a little sick. And that will be turn. So on a 4th, they take a mortal wound. They do.
No.
And it begins. Now for scoring, battle tactic wise, we have monsters take over.
Yep.
For that's 2 points, and then you hold it for another 3 points. So that's 5 points on this turn.
Yes.
Well, the objectives are laid.
They are.
We've done 3 battle rounds already, and
We have.
we killed a summoned unit and my beast, and I've diseased you, and I've done 1 damage.
Yeah, one of the dragons coughed.
That's all we've got.
That's gonna be so sad. I wonder what a dragon sounds like when he coughs.
Oh, it's like it's probably like you know when you get a dog for the first time, like a puppy, you never hear a cough, and one day just randomly coughs, like what was that?
Ooh, what was that?
What was that?
Poor buddy.
Oh, here's that priority roll.
Okay.
Oh, it's me again, baby.
This is exactly what I need to not have happen.
Okay, well, let's turn forward and roll. Oh, everyone, here we are again. 4 corruption points, 2 to 3 command points, and then I am still at my 15 victory points to Josh's 11. It's like not like really ahead, but I could.
That was a
could-
really good solid turn 3 for you.
I could.
Kind of a
yeah.
mediocre one for me.
Yeah. Let's get some corruption points. You are not in my territory yet, so I'll get 4 for that. Plus these 3, plus the bell. So I'm at 7 plus. I'm at 8. Puts me back up to 12. My battle tactic, I think, is going to be conquest. I wouldn't mind trying to take that objective back. I could do aggressive expansion and get that automatically, but this is an opportunity to take conquest and get some action going on the board here too, just to try and see where things kind of go per se. I think it's, yeah, exactly that. So what we're gonna do is healing. So Locust of Fecundity, he heals D3 wounds. He's up to 13, and then he's gonna recovery, and he'll heal a further. So he heals 5 wounds. He's back up to 15 of his 18.
I'm gonna say no thank you to spells.
No spell? Gotcha. Okay. Let's do. Because I don't plan on moving with the Great Unclean One this turn. I think I will try Favored Poxes. Try that out. Okay, we got it. So they are -1 to hit, -1 to wound, and -1 to their save until he moves.
50-50 chance I'm not affected by spells, though.
Okay, well then, by all means. I got nothing.
Believe is the wording on it?
Yeah. Yeah, they could, the dragons, they're kind
So
of...
I think you'd still put the spell on them, but it's when I go to be affected by it? How's that work?
No, it just has no effect on them.
Gotcha.
Like,
Okay, yeah, so 4 up.
No, you suffer the favorite
That's
foxes.
Okay.
And then we'll try a Mystic Shield on... If we get it. No, we don't get it. Okay. And that's that. We gotta stay still and focus on channeling that spell. So we're not going to worry about his movement all that much. And then you're probably wondering, hey, Luke, you forgot to move the spell. Nope, it's exactly where it needs to be right now. I'm just going to move it just to there, staying outside of an inch. It's going to protect his left flank. I don't want him getting charged by... If he's going to get charged by stuff, I don't want it to be a lot. I want him just to be able to fight and defend himself. He'll go right there, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do a move with the Blight Kings out of the woods. We want to try and tie up these drakes so they can't be too much of a nuisance for me in the future. I'm going to use him a little bit to protect Big Thickness here. He's great in melee, but, I mean, we're looking at some pretty nasty combatants here on the other side of the table.
No,
So
you silly goose.
we gotta
go
respect
jump in
him.
a pond, you silly goose. Just come fight me.
But you don't want to redeploy, I assume, or do
No.
you? No? All right, well, these Blight Kings are just going to move up.
Oh, are they now?
Same idea, they're going to hang out in the woods because that's where they are safest for now, if they get pounced on. And then just getting models kind of on the objectives. I don't want this guy exposing himself, because if anything comes out, he can just pop out and start fighting it. But he's also, contributing 2 models to the objective. And the Nurglings will move forward as well. The last thing I have to move will be these guys here. Over to here, we are going to have some fun with some of these beasts of Nurgle. We'll start over there, advancing and moving forward. Oh, we'll move the rest. You move fast. And next guy, keep pushing. 1. Oh, he tried. And the last guy, huh? And he'll move there more than 3. We're going to redeploy.
Redeploy the dragons.
The dragons are going to
Save
go.
the dragons.
5. Ooh, that's a good roll. That's a good redeploy. All right, redeployed the 5. Good roll. Keeps them both on the objective. Means I'll have to get quite a bit of models on there, but that's what these happy little dudes are for. So we're gonna have Horticulus run, and he is going to run. He's not at the double, so he goes 10 inches. Taking up that position there. We are on to straight up charging. I don't really have a whole lot else I need to do. I only have 1 command point though. Before charging, I might as well summon more things. Let's put more Nurglings down over here for 8 of my points. They'll pop up here, more than 9 away from the Desolators there, the Dracothian Riders, and now we're on to charging. We've got some hot, spicy rolls to make here. We're going to start with these Beasts of Nurgle. We'll start with this one here. And he will roll a 7, which is going to be a fail, because that guy moved 5 inches away from him.
I'm over this way.
He could go that
Potentially
way,
block, though.
but he does get rerolls near Horticulus.
Oh, nice.
Might as well take them. We'll take a 9. Charges in, and then Living Battering Ram. It does 1 mortal wound. Ward save for being Hammers of Sigmar.
I think I would have got a ward off the other mortal wound too, right?
Yeah, you should have, I guess.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to check them now. Oh, I don't.
Back to charging. This guy will go 8. Boom. He'll make it in, and he will deal 2 mortal wounds, which you have Hammers of Sigmar save against.
Let's see what I get. Bam. Okay.
Only 1 damage. And then we're going to go to this Beast of Nurgle, I suppose. He'll go 7. Who's going to take him to there? He has to do the impact hits to the guys on the ground there, and they'll suffer just 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
But they're near an objective.
Boop. Nope.
Take it for 1. And then the next Beast of Nurgle go 7. And he'll make it in there, and he'll deal 3 mortal wounds
Okay.
on his Living Battering Ram.
Boop.
Just 1.
Yep.
And lastly, the Nurglings there are going to declare a charge. Okay, 10. Sure. There. There. I'm just going to keep this guy back here. Alrighty. Well, that is it for charging here. We're going to go with the Blight Kings declaring a charge. We'll go 9. We'll charge like that. This guy won't be able to attack, but he's just kind of there acting as a speed bump.
I think I'll let.
Oh, it's time to breathe hotness. So a command point for letting loose their hot breaths.
Yes. I will. I don't know. It could be his free one.
Sure.
Bump.
I take D3 mortal wounds.
Boom.
It's 2.
2.
Wards, I take 1. I've got 3 wounds left on the... we'll say the banner bearer. He's not important. Oh, I guess that'll be it for charges. We do have monstrous rampages. You could step on a beast. You could do something with the beast and Nurgles over there. These guys are hunters.
We'll just try to kick the guy in the middle.
Middle guy. For 2. He wards? Neither. He's got 6 wounds left. Put this beast and Nurgle in the middle first. I want to try and put attacks onto these Stormdrake Guard, or at least as much as I can. Because if I could just do 6 damage, that would be ideal. So we're going to pile up and around with him. We're going to get to this point to put attacks on the Stormdrake Guard and stay wholly within 14 of Horticulus. Can't go any further than that or else he's out of that. +1 to hit range. And then into the Stormdrake. We're going to all-out defense him.
I will.
Filthy Claws, hit on 3s. It's 1 disease point. And 3s with a rend of 1. Or 2 maybe. It's one of the 2. So
we'll roll their save and...
Oh, you're
it's
good
enough.
And he has D6 weird taily attacks. We have 3 hits, and 1 wound, and no rend.
Okay.
1 damage.
Okay.
You get your ward, though.
Boop. No. Let's go over here. And I think we're just going to all-out attack these fellas.
Boop.
And just try to slap you a bunch.
And I will use my last command point for all-out defense on them as well.
Nice. 7 attacks with the lances. Do you get a penalty to hit?
I've
got a penalty.
You have a penalty to
Okay,
hit.
so
Back to your 3s, I assume? Okay. Not bad. Penalties never really came in there.
And then is there a wound penalty?
Yes.
Okay. 4s.
Oh, it didn't really matter.
Good.
I go back to their save of 4 up, and it's 1 damage,
Yep.
which I ward 1. I've at 1 damage so far. And the
Fangs and Talons.
Fangs and Talons.
So 3s. Ooh.
Ooh.
That would have been a bad roll either way. 4s now. So that's -2.
It's 2, so I armor it.
Okay.
Okay. And now they might...
Dragged into the Tempest. So after all the unit's attacks have been resolved, I can pick one enemy within 1 of this unit, roll a die. I gotta roll greater than your wound characteristic.
Which is 4.
So one of them you get to pick is slain.
Oh, it was the banner. Boop, boop, bye-bye, banner. And from there, I might as well go with this Beast of Nurgle. He's kind of okay where he is. He's just gonna attack him where he is. Filthy Claws on 3s. That's a disease point and 2 hits. And 3s. 2 more at rend, I believe 1. I forgot to look it up earlier. But you have +1 to your save, so that's a fail. 2 damage.
2 damage, so we'll just get the ward out of the way.
2 of them. And then D6 attacks. 1, which is a hit, and not a wound. And
Alright, let's just do a little...
these Stormdrake Guard. Piling them both in, they are going to
Just
attack.
gonna try to get all the wounds into the... all the attacks into the wounded guy.
Wounded man.
Swords. 3s.
I mean, lances?
Sorry, yes, you are correct. It is lances. Otherwise, the swords are similar, but I would have made more attacks.
Yeah.
3s. -1/1.
6s. And then ward. Okay. The nasty Drake attacks.
Yes, these are 3s and 3s.
All right, not bad. Pretty average so far. And the follow-up.
Boop.
Okay, 5 saves. That rend 2, though.
Rend 2, yeah.
And 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
Ward. Oh, he is taking... I think he dies just... Oh, yeah. No, not just. He dies with 1 extra wound on him. Boom. And a boom. We're going to go with this Beast of Nurgle attacking now. He's just going to go and attack the Dracothian Guard, I suppose. He's got his nasty claws. Filthy they are. 3 hits. And 3 wounds.
Okay.
These are rend 1, 3 of them. That's a good roll.
Show me 4s.
That's 6 damage.
Ooh,
4 damage, my bad.
4 damage. Oh, that's so...
Oh, we got that guy. Die, guy. And then we have D6 attacks from the Slimy Tail, which is 3s. Oh, that was too many dice. Whatever. It was the first two I landed. And 1 wound. No rend. No disease points, though. I don't want the disease points.
He's fine.
You should be good.
Oh, let's just start slapping attacks into the closest one to the camera.
Right there.
Show me 3s. Okay. Then 3s.
Rend of 2.
Rend of 2, 1 damage.
Right to the ward. I ward 2. And the mount.
Claws and Fangs, 3s. And then looking for 3s.
Is okay.
Okay,
We
great.
take 1. 7 remaining. I guess before I go with him, I'll go with these guys. And then and 10 attacks. Looking for 6s to hit. We got a disease point and 2 hits. 5s actually hit, but they don't do any damage. You just disease them.
Okay.
We got him with that disease. No real damage though. And then I think that's all of Josh's attacks. I have just the Blight Kings and this Beast and Nurgle to go next. Which he'll just hang out where he has an attack, I guess. 3s to hit with his claws. Disease point and 3 hits. And 2 wounds at rend 1.
3 up.
Ooh, 2 more damage.
Ward.
Alright. And then D6 Taily attacks, which will be 4. We have a disease and... oh, they all hit. And 3 wounds, no rend.
2s.
Good. No damage there. Alrighty. And then my Blight Kings. We got 3 of them attacking the Storm Drake guard. We'll keep the one with the bell where he is. 3s to hit. 6s are disease. We have a couple misses and 2 disease markers. And 3s to wound. The one I just didn't pick up. Alright, so we have 3, 6, 7 wounding hits at Rend 1. They're currently under the effect of favored boxes, so it's effectively Rend 2.
Effectively, okay, so they go to a 5 up.
5 up, yeah. And there's just 1 damage each. And they're probably not near an objective.
No.
Alright, down to 5. That's it. So at the end of the...
Oh no, he's swung already.
He's already
you gotta
attacked,
do
yeah.
the disease thing now.
Yeah, so everything goes up by... Not everything. These Storm Drake guard, this guy...
And these guys?
They go up by 1 as well.
Yep.
3. And then we go to the battle shock phase where I'll just start with him. I'm right here. So he's got 4s. He suffers a mortal wound, but he might be near the objective. He looks like he is.
I think he is.
It's like 12 inches or something.
Doesn't matter.
1 damage, and that goes down by 1. And we got 3 on the Storm Drake guard there, and they're going to suffer 1 mortal wound. Take a wound, and the disease goes down. And then what do I got? 6. I got 6 on these guys. I just want to do 1 damage. That's all I want to do is just 1. That's 3 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
And
Wards.
that's 3 damage. That does give me a victory point for killing a monster. Don't have to kill the unit, just got to kill the model. Got 1 down to 7, and I don't think there's any morales that have to be taken anywhere, and that will be the end. So I know I get these 2 objectives. I don't know if he's
I think just these 3 get it for
if
you.
he's too far away. He looks like he's a little too far.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that guy's within 6. This Nurgling is like 3 millimeters away from the 6 there, so he's not quite in there. And that means I do not get my battle tactic, nor do I get this objective.
Still gonna get
I'll get
a
8 points.
buttload
though.
of points. You're gonna get 8 points.
I'll get 8 points. All right, here we are. I got 7. I'm at 21. I technically have 8 plus the 11. Oh wait, this should be at 19. There we go, fixed. We are going to be at 23 to the 11. And this is currently where our command points stand at. All right.
Gotta go aggressive expansion. I've got these 2 that I'm gonna try to snag.
Let's do that.
It'll be kind of a stretch this turn, but I gotta do something. I mean, like there is a slim chance I might be able to do it.
Could always pull it off. Always can.
So I can't do any heroic actions.
Because that is the 4th plague. The plague of misery is active in the 4th battle round. No inspiring presence, no rallying, and no
Cannot
actions.
get rid of the skull.
The skull
which
lingers.
blocks me.
Yeah, it's a good lineup for that, for the skull. And if anyone's curious, because this does come up in contention a lot, the skull only goes away if it rolls dice, and it only rolls dice.
Why are you bringing it up?
You mentioned off camera that
People
were leaving comments.
I read it differently, but
It's for anyone who was leaving comments before that the skull only goes away if you roll dice, and it only rolls dice if it ends its move within an inch of a model. So he's right there. He's a protective flaming skull. I don't typically do this, but I'm in this position where I'm against this real nasty aggressive force. I don't want them all hitting me.
For sure.
If maybe they come in piecemeal, that's okay, but I don't want the whole army hitting me. You know what? And I want to point out, I forgot about his Incubath. Every turn, he might have done mortal wounds to him, but he also heals a wound every turn, so it wouldn't have mattered at all.
It's kind of a non.
I'll do the one from last turn. He's fine. There we go.
Yeah.
The endless spell moves a little bit. We're just gonna put it right there. I guess is an okay spot. Then for the actual movement, the Drake Riders move forward.
Yeah. The Dracothian Guard move up.
The Dracothian Guard.
And I'm just gonna start moving these guys.
All right, here comes big things.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot my action. I was gonna get a leader. No, I was gonna recover. Big guy.
Oh no, his arm fell off.
Heals 1. He's up to 16. I was hoping to do a little bit more there, but I wasn't guaranteed on the command point either. No, my stuff. I got 1 command point. I could try to redeploy off of that. I haven't rolled well on a redeploy in games. I need like a 5 up here. I'm not gonna bother. Hypothetical though. Nah, damn. All right. Birds.
Birds. Bird is the word.
Birds get near the objective. Hello, birds. Getting the 3 birds on the objective there. Are any of these retreating from combat, or are they all staying stuck
I think I'm gonna just stay stuck in and take my disease points.
in? Alrighty. So that is the Storm Drake Guard, the Dracothian Guard, and the other Storm Drake Guard. They're all at 2 disease points.
VB.
And then shooting. I assume that should be it for movement.
Yep. We're gonna just start Dragon Breath here. I've only got 1 valid target.
Bring it on. Ooh, 2d6 mortal wounds. Can you roll the same result?
Nope.
I'll let you reroll that one. It's pretty bad. 1 is 6. All right.
6.
6 mortal wounds, which I will ward. 3 of them. I take 3. Put this guy at 1, I guess.
Here, there's again 1 target for Hot Breath.
3 up. Hey, d6. It's one. Ward. Yep.
Okay.
And we got 2 free boys over here, and then the Dracothian guard.
We're gonna go with these guys. Just put hot breath into him.
He's got 7 wounds left. 4 is to hit. That's pair hits. Ooh. And it's going to be 4 wounds. I ward. None. Down to 3 of 7.
Hot breath.
Oh, another one. 4. It misses.
No. Here we're gonna go hot breath into the bug, I think.
Oh, the character?
Yeah. How many wounds is he?
8, I believe.
Sure. Breath. Breathe.
The more wounds he takes, the better his save gets.
Oh, I hate that for me.
Yeah. He gets
okay, never mind.
rerollable saves based on the amount of wounds. The more wounds he takes,
Oh
the more
god, I
rerolls.
hate him. I think I'm gonna breathe over this way.
These Blight Kings?
Yes.
Yep. Fair.
I hate those guys.
And they don't like you.
One.
Do you kill the guy? You do.
Here we're gonna go. I'm gonna all-out attack, and I'm gonna shoot at the Blight Kings again.
These ones over here?
I hate them.
All right, +1 to hit.
2s.
That's his free one. He gets to do 1 per turn.
No, it's once per battle, so I messed that up. I wasn't gonna bring it up again.
Oh,
I don't think it made a huge difference because I always was sitting on extras.
You were sitting on a ton of extra. This one don't matter because it goes down to 1.
Yep. And then looking for 2s to wound.
And we got 4.
Huzzah!
Ren 3, no damage. Sorry, no damage. Ren 2 damage. So it goes right through their save because they only have a 4 up. And they're not currently, and I could all out defensive, but I'm not really too concerned about their well-being. That kills 1. It leaves the champion and his homie left. We'll kill that guy. It'll break coherency a little bit, but they can pile in. Charging!
Charging. We're gonna charge big fella.
Big guy.
All right, come on, go get him.
That's an 11. Very nice.
Okay.
Oh. Crash. Getting out of the Blight Kings.
Dragon.
And the other character.
Yes, yes. How many mauls do you have on the objective? I should have checked before I started caring about this.
5.
How many do they count as?
1 each except the champion's 2. So that's a 6. So 16. Not 16, sorry. 11. I have 13 models.
Gotcha. Okay, charge the other guy.
Big Drake. 4. Hey, good enough.
Yep. I'm just gonna go.
Right into him. Hello. And these Dracothian Guard.
Charge, Dracothian Guard, charge!
10's good.
Bump, bump.
There they go. Okay. And that is charging. Rampages at all?
Yes, yeah. Who can I not rampage?
The Blight Kings.
Can't rampage the
So you
Blight
can
Kings?
you can get
Either unit of Blight Kings, I assume, right?
Yeah. So you do something over here.
I can try to kick him, I guess.
My beast. My beast. Oh, never mind.
Didn't work.
I myself have no rampages. The Great Unclean One is off on his own. I got to give myself a victory point in the 4th round for killing a monster. Just going with that guy in the middle?
Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't seem like the right option, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Oh, this was kind of tempting too.
I only have, what do I got, 9 wounds in that unit?
This objective's more important anyways.
My beast and Nurgle?
Yep.
No, I love
Boop. 3's to wound you.
Ooh, not bad. That's enough to, ward. I have 2 wounds left. Zax is Ren 2. If anyone's curious, I have no save
I
against
think I
that.
forgot too, because I think I was supposed to blow my guys up and then died, didn't I?
Blow your guys up?
Yeah. Did
they-
they do that Stormcast blow up thing?
Oh, yeah, we can resolve that
We'll
quickly.
figure that out in a
Yeah,
second. Okay, so this is the...
the Mount. Got a pair of hits.
Boop.
And a pair of wounds. Oh, that's a lot of ward saves I gotta make. I gotta make 3 of them. Not quite. He dies.
You know what? I forgot to do it. I know I'm supposed to do it, whatever. Luca messed up getting his Nurgling close, so give and take.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, my pick, eh? Oh, fascinating. But here I'm not going to do any important damage, so I don't have to worry about that. Damage, otherwise, the only one I cared about would have been that 3-wound Beast of Nurgle to go with him. So maybe get some disease points with these guys before they go down. I will go just piling in, and we'll attack the guard. Stormdrake guard, specifically.
I will...
Yeah, that's your last command point.
Yep.
All right. A hit on 3s, you gain 3 levels of disease.
Jeez.
I miss once. And then I will wound on 3s. Oh, that's a good roll. That is 3, 6, 8 wounds that rend effectively 2. Well, 1 because of all the defense. 8 4 pluses.
Boop.
It's 4 damage. The 1 Dracothian guard does die. I don't get a victory point for it because it's the same battle round. And then there's nothing nearby for him to explode on. Go Blight Kings. All right, that's my pick. Oh, the big dragon.
Big Drake, I don't know. This isn't going to work really well, but I'm going to try my best.
Okay, I believe. In the Blight Kings.
I need to pick 4 models within 3 inches of them.
This is just the 4 within 3 of them, essentially, I guess.
Yup.
And then you're going to try and nom them.
I got to try to nom them. That is correct.
Bye-bye, Blight Kings. You have to roll equal to or higher than.
I believe I had to roll higher than.
Oh, that's fair.
the greater than, so you're probably fine on most of these.
Well, you'll get 1 on average. Maybe if you get more than that, that's golden. This guy's got 5 wounds, if that matters, but that's the champion.
Yeah, is there a way I can pile to get the guy in the... Let's try the champ.
Big guy, 6
See how
up.
the champ tastes. Mmm. No.
Not even close. And then just the
The banner.
banner guy, 5 up. He's dead.
Oh, cool. The bell.
Bell. No. And then the regular guy. Oh, you got
okay,
the
cool.
banner though. Cool.
All right, so I got to do the hammer.
I think I'm gonna auto defense them. I'm gonna try it out. It's my only command point.
Cool.
Let's see what that
These are 3s to hit. I believe. Yes. Oh, that's a good start.
That's a great start for him.
2s to wound.
Do you need any bonuses on this for charging?
No.
For the Ren 2, I am in cover and I have auto defense, so 4 up save. Didn't matter.
2 damage.
And ward. I take 2 so far.
Cool.
Gonna go on the regular guy in the back there.
D6 with my sweeping tail.
It's 4.
Okay. 3s.
All right.
Well, that tail's just a sweeping, just a swishing. 3s. Cool.
Ren 2.
Rend 1, 2 damage.
So they go to 3 up. Okay, the cover didn't matter so much. How much damage? 3?
2.
2. Ward. First one fail, second one fail. That does kill 1 guy so far. Does he have more attacks?
Yes. He has great claws.
Claws.
3s. Cool. And then followed by 3s. Mine.
Those are also -2. 4 ups. Okay, so my all out defense didn't matter there at all. And 2 damage each?
Yep.
So I've got 3 dudes left. Ooh, that's another guy dying. So you die from the previous one, and then that failed ward there will mean that guy dies. Then my pick. Maybe they'll go before that Dracothian guard. Not Dracothian, Stormdrake guard.
He's the knight.
He's the
Not that it makes a
character.
huge difference, but...
I just want to start getting disease points on him, I think. I'll just do these 2 into the knight. There's 10 attacks on 3s. We disease you, that's important. And only 4 hits, though. And 3s. 3 wounds, I run 1.
There's 3 wounds?
Yeah. I do 2 more damage.
Yes.
Which you might just roll the wards. You might be within 12 of the... I think it's 12 of the objective. No, it doesn't matter. Then with the failed saves, it goes down to 9 wounds remaining, and that's my attack.
So we'll go over here.
Makes the most sense. The Stormdrake guard, no real
So we'll
negatives.
start with the lance. 3s.
Ooh, good start.
Good. Go away. 3s.
2. Rend 1 or 2.
Rend 1 damage.
I failed both the saves, and ward, neither.
Dragon.
The mount. Oh boy, that's a hit.
That's exactly what I needed to not see. The wounds, -2.
That's right, no save, and my ward, I take... You half health him. But I got lucky that he went there. Okay. Then the rest of my attacks are kind of inconsequential. So we're going to go... The Nurglings are next. We're going to pile them in or this way. And then I guess where else get the attacks on. There are 15 attacks. Oh, 5. That is 5 levels of disease from the Nurglings. That's all they do. They don't do any actual
Does
damage.
it cap out at anything?
At 7 it does.
Oh. Okay.
And they wound 3 times, no rend. Oh, I got him to 7. Nice.
Yeah. Well,
Just
that's
there.
why I was asking. Like,
Yeah.
do I need to go get another die? How many times?
3.
3 times?
3 ups. Oh, maybe he's got a ward save somewhere?
We'll roll it and see if I'm close enough. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He's down to 4. I can't believe the Nurglings did a damage. He's down to 4. From those Nurglings, we have these Dracothian Guard. They're going to try and mulch up those 2 Blight Kings.
The actual mounts.
Couple misses. 4 hits. And 3 wounds. I rend 2. 6s. Stops none. And then ward saves. Stops 2. So that's 4 damage so far. Which will kill 1. Leave the champion left with 5. And then the actual axes.
All right, so these are 3s and 3s.
Oh, it's a good start.
It's a solid start.
5 wounds on him. Can you take him out? Oh, damn. That's pretty good. That goes right through. Oh, no, I guess I got 6 ups. That's 7 of them. 5, 6, and a 7. 6 up saves.
You'll be fine.
Makes 1. I'm going to make a couple of these. He should be okay. Oh, yeah, he takes out 1 damage. That was the disgusting roll. There you go. Knock everything around, and you'll have 4 wounds left on the big guy there. Ooh, my turn. I get to fight. Hooray! We'll go. There's not like much finesse I can do over here, so we'll just go with this Beast and Urgle attacking the Dracothian Guard. Maybe get a couple damage on them. Filthy Claws on 3s. A couple hits. And 3s. A couple wounds. I run 1.
Was somebody go there?
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes 4s.
These are 2 damage each.
Ooh.
2 damage.
Do I ward?
Maybe ward?
No,
Nope.
it doesn't matter.
2 wounds left, and then we got D6 attacks from the tail, which is 4 of them. A couple hits. And 1 wound. No rend. You're good? The dragon who is sick.
The sick dragon, yeah. We'll do the... here's what I'll do. I'm going to see if I roll the 6 just to pick you up. I do that technically at the end of his swing.
I see.
But let's try to speed time up. Cool.
No, not quite.
No, the lance. 4s and 4s, I think.
Because the favored poxes. Didn't matter. Okay.
That's
That's
great.
just bad rolling.
Cool. The fangs and talons, 3 4s.
Okay,
Cool,
now
cool.
it mattered there, yeah. And my last pick will be this Beast of Nurgle attacking that Stormdrake. Yeah, 4 attacks with Filthy Claws. You take, they're all hits because he's near him. And 4 wounds as well, Rend 1.
Gee. Looking for Rend 1, so 4s.
4s, and that's 4 damage. He's
Trying to
definitely
ward some of that.
definitely gonna ward the, well, he's definitely in range for the ward. He takes 3. And then D6 attacks. 2 from the tail, I suppose. They both, no, they both hit, they get +1 to hit. And 3's to wound. 1, no Rend.
Okay, just 3 up.
You're good. Okay, well, we got him down to 4 with that, and
Did.
you have your character.
Cool. He's gonna just pile a little bit. We already double checked, but now he's gonna make sure he's extra in.
Extra in.
Extra in. My blade.
Hot Blade.
3s. Oh, fear me.
Good start.
2s.
Okay.
Fear me more. These are -3/2.
Ooh, that guy's a killer, dude. -3, so I have -1. I have 5 up save against it. Ooh, I saved 3 of them. Very good, because he's got cover and all out defense. So it came up for 1 there. And then they're 2 damage each.
2 damage apiece, yeah.
That's 4 of them, which I'll ward 1 of them. So one guy's, that guy's down to 3, and the actual Drake.
Yes, sir. 3s. Followed by 3s.
2 of them.
-2/2.
-2. So I save 1, and then ward neither. So he dies. I hit 1, and then that champion's got 4 wounds left. Might be able to drag him into the Tempest on a 6.
Show me a 6. Beards.
Hey,
Ah,
good
cool.
channeling on the beard there.
Thank you.
Boom, boom, boom. Did him living for me matter? I don't think so. I think you got it no matter what, because that was 2, 9. No, they don't matter. That's good. And that should be it for fighting.
Yes, we gotta do sickness.
Well, everything near something gets him. So he gets a 6th level, they're capped out, and then he gets a 3rd level. For this character here, though. He will take a mortal wound, and he's got 6 up to ignore. I think.
Oh, probably.
Got the objective right there. No, he takes his own damage. I'm gonna roll for this Drake. He's got 6 disease markers on him. Ooh. He'll suffer 0. It often comes up that
Cool.
way. And then we have 7 on the Dracothian Guard. He'll suffer 4 more. I got reroll wounds. Doesn't really matter. 5 more wounds on him.
He's probably dead. I'm gonna check the wards, but we'll see if this. I spiked super high. Oh, it didn't matter.
And then he
He's,
can lash out against the Beast of Nurgle. I wouldn't do the Nurgle so they heal.
Right, good call, because I keep forgetting about that. Let's see if I can remember to zap you, because I don't remember. Luca told me.
Zap. That's a mortal wound.
Take a mortal wound on your stupid beast.
The Beast, he does not ignore it. But we killed that guy.
Wow.
7 wounds remaining after that. And then what I got 3 on this guy here.
3.
4s. He takes 2.
And the dragon coughs.
Oh no. He's got 2 wounds left, eh? And that there is it. So for scoring, you definitely get this objective. Well, not definitely. People might be curious. 2 monsters. 10 models on the objective.
Yep.
I have a monster and a homie. So I'm at 7. So that is 4 points for Josh. Question doesn't get this one, but the question is that one is in contention now.
Yeah.
I got 1
You
Nurgle.
got 2 Nurgling bases, and they're pretty easy.
So that's 4, so I have 8 in total.
You have 8 in total. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I
If you had it last time, you keep control of it.
think I mean, yeah, so I
There.
do maintain control of it.
So you're gonna get 8 victory points, but
Huzzah.
not the battle tactic. At the end of turn 4, and the score is 24-24.
Ooh.
Sorry, apologies everyone. I did horrible math on that somehow. Josh was at 11 victory points and just gained 8, so he's at 19
Yeah.
to my 24 currently. Right, well, it comes to battle round 5. If I can win this priority roll off, I think I'm golden.
I think you just win it, yeah.
And I win ties, so that's game. I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
GG. Boop.
Boop. Oh.
See?
Rough. Okay, 6-6. Yeah, because if anyone's curious, my turn it's like I would hold these 2 objectives. I'd go for that, and all those beasts and Nurgles can fall back, charge, and all that. So they would just do more
Yeah,
damage to
you're
that
gonna
guy on
just
the way
kill
in.
him
Yep.
no
And then I'll get an additional victory point for killing a monster, and another victory point because they're a prime target. And then this guy would just stay still. Honestly, like it's not a very exciting turn. If you guys want, I'll even roll it out quickly. 2 beasts and Nurgle go in, and 2 beasts and Nurgle do 3 mortal wounds to Buddy who's got 2 wounds left, and he dies. There we go. That's game.
Okay.
All right, easy.
GG.
GG. We're gonna go ahead and jump into a post game here because this was a very interesting game for a couple of reasons, and we'll talk about that in the post game, I suppose. And paired with this Age of Sigmar game in the vault, well, we have another one. It'll be 2,000 points of Soulblight Gravelords against the Skaven. Now, if you're not a Vault member and you want to check out this game and watch Rats Die en masse, click on that link in the description below. All right, so we are back.
Yes, we are back.
We like a weird quick first half of the game, and then the second half was kind of grindy there for a hot minute, and then
I don't really mind. Like it was going to be a weird game either way.
well, mostly because of the mission.
Well, the mission was kind of oddball, but I mean, like, I really wanted to see where the objectives were going to go, and then I had the capability to redeploy. So the hope was that you were going to make some bad plays and be out of position. And I caught you on not getting a battle tactic once.
Yeah, that was a good. Yeah, you made me go, and then I had no battle tactic available to me because there's only one objective down. And then what Josh is referencing was when this crashed down on the second battle round, I had nothing. He was way over here. He couldn't get to that objective.
Yep.
I
Didn't
already
want to give you the chance to attack any of my battle lines.
and I already
get extra
ferocious
points.
advanced. Yeah, my army's too slow to get to your territory. It was a good call there.
Right, and like realistically, it's not that tough to kill one of the dragons or whatever. And I'm like, that's gonna give up monster points and give up. I would have been giving up too many points potentially for not really much of a benefit because like you didn't leave me any good opportunities to go and nuke units. Except for the one guy that was
My toad.
the poor toad hanging out over there that just wanted me to end his life.
Yeah, he was.
Which is probably one of my favorite models in the collection because you see how pitiful this thing looks.
It's very sad.
Like its existence is pain. Like what? This is awful.
This is a very old model. If anyone's curious, it's all metal. It's like
I love it.
he doesn't look like he's having a great time, and like it's not. He's got piercings too. What a wild model.
I
like
know,
why?
I know.
He's not coming out of the ground or anything. He's like.
He's hating it. It's when I wake up in the middle of the night to put the dog out to go to the bathroom and I realize there's no more shredded cheese left in the fridge. Like, that's the way I feel. This is a accurate representation of that.
All right. Well, yeah. This is just him. He's like he's just kind of collapsing over himself all the time. I guess is what his thing is.
I
Got
don't
the
know.
old zombie model on there too. Jeez. I use this guy because he's technically a beast. He's like a toad of Nurgle.
fits.
Used to be a toad or
A
something.
plague toad? Like,
yeah.
Was that an old plague toad?
I
Is what
think
it
it's
was, or was
supposed
that
to
a very old Great and Clean one? I don't think it is.
Oh,
was that like one of the original before they were really
I have
properly
no idea.
established? Like I don't know what year he is.
He reminds me of a toad because he's got like weird. Not that toad has a hand. He's got webbed fingers, and he's got like the weird toad leg things.
Yeah.
But he could have been a great unclean one. But plague toads have been a thing. I can't remember. My thing is I can't remember how long plague toads have been a thing. Or he could have just been a conversion. Maybe they never existed. And
I
this
haven't
is
looked it
my
up
beast.
yet, but now I want the internet to tell me what he actually is. Because usually I'm pretty good at knowing a lot of the old models.
Yeah, this one kind
But
of.
that one evades
Yeah.
my.
It's like a weird. I use him because he is funny looking and he's got the same. He's got the same base size as Beast and Nurgle, and
Do you know how distressing it is to have to look at him across the table?
he just knows pain. You're right. I think he only knows pain in life. Like I wanted to try. Like we have other Beast and Nurgle too, but they're only on 32mm bases.
Yep.
So I don't think I could justify using them. Ideally, like a good list here. What I wanted to build towards after looking at the collection was like the 10 to 14 Beasts of Nurgle list with Horticulus, and like they just run forward mortal wounds and fall back in mortal wounds and just be thick in general. But then I ended up going some weird mortal build.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There was a couple things I regret not going in on the Great Unclean one and trying to get him when he only had 10 wounds left. I don't think
Right.
I would have killed him. Like the math was saying, I probably wouldn't have killed him anyways. And I think it was still like if I had managed to capture the initiative, I think he would have been dead. I just would have breathed fire at him and made fun of him, and that would have been the end of it.
Yeah, that would have been because you got him down 8 wounds already.
And I think
on
would
the
have been a
first one,
pretty
yeah.
solid victory for me if I had done that. But yeah, there was a couple. There was 2 rough initiative rolls. But I still stand by my choices, I guess.
Yeah, it was that, and like, I didn't really get much action over here with this stuff. This guy just kind of hung out the whole time, acted as a body, because like the Blight Kings took up a lot of the area there. All of my action was mostly over here with the demonic stuff. This guy summoned a crap ton. I summoned 10 Plague Bears, 2 squads of Nurglings.
That was such a strong flank, and to have 2 out of 3 objectives drop over there was rough.
Yeah, I got like this. This is a mission that all comes down to luck. Like you can't possibly make any like good. The safest play you can make is like. If you have 2 equal flanks, you can't like overextend both of them because the enemy army, especially this army, will just crump one of them, absolutely remove it from the game, and then you're out. So you can't.
And that's with this scenario that play style actually works even better. So the scenario wasn't terrible for me. Just where the objectives dropped was a little bit rough.
It was like if actually I couldn't have asked for this one. Being over there would have sucked. Being over here would have been okay, but there is almost perfect.
Well, because if it had dropped over there, yeah, because I think there was a chance. I think there was times that I didn't take the initiative, but if it dropped over there, I would have.
Yeah.
'Cause I think I won that roll.
You won the battle round 2-1. I won the 3, 4, and 5.
Did you win the 3, 4, 5? Okay.
Yeah. I think I won the 3 because I remember being like, I had to take this, and then. Because the 3 was when that one dropped. I ran to
Maybe I
grab
was
that
already
one.
just depressed then.
And
By
then-
the time I saw, oh yeah, because we saw where they dropped first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
I
can't.
didn't care if I won it then. Because yeah, trying to get these models in amongst the forest. Like,
Right, landing right in the forest. I had the Blight Kings blocking the chokeholds. I got those ones protecting that flank, and I got the Great Unclean one just kind of sitting in the middle, ready to go. Blight Kings in cover, obviously very defensive. They kind of fell over dead. One got taken to the skies and dropped. I hate that for him, but
that was kind of funny. That was
yeah,
neat. I like that.
Got the 6.
Yeah, this I don't know. I feel like this army.
Actually, might have only needed a 5 technically, but you got the 6 anyway, so
Right.
didn't have to look it up because I came up once before.
Yeah, I mean like. This army I think has some potential.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
The spear guys that everybody hates right now, and I can't remember what they're called.
Fulminators.
I think are the much more obvious choice, but they give up victory points. So I didn't take them. I wanted to take these guys, but those axes are awful.
Oh, the guys with the spears give an extra victory point. They're hunters or they're prime targets. Yeah.
They're prime targets.
Yeah. Well, they hit like trucks when they go in. Like when they charge, that's crazy.
All right, so now we're super late in the game, so now there's only the committed people sticking around.
Oh yes.
So I need to ask for assistance. Because I decided I need to play a new faction, and we're gonna order some stuff.
Oh
I
god.
need a Bone Splitters list.
Like something playable or good, or if only good is playable.
I'm pretty sure that the best Bone Splitters list becomes playable. It doesn't really go on to being Super Cheese Bowl. And I mean, like, let's be fair, what you do, because they're the hunter thing, right? They get an extra point for killing all the different monsters.
Yeah, because they're like it's like them and a couple other armies. Yeah.
There's the really bad ones, yeah. And the solution can't just be like Kragnos plus this. That will be a
That's
thing.
an easy
That
one.
will be a thing I do.
That's an easy one for sure. Yeah.
Internet, I can make that list. Don't worry. I need the pure Bone Splitters list.
Like
though.
you're playing only and you're playing what's their WA called?
I can't remember what it's called, but it's the 4-up ward. Like the whole army has like a 6-up armor save and then a 6-up ward save.
Once per game they get a 4 board save, I guess, for like a player turn.
Something like that.
They
yeah.
call it a
They-
WA.
I don't know how the WAs work, but that's it.
Yeah.
I think I want to lean into the ice guys. That seems like the best one because there's one that shoots more shots, and that's
They have ranged attacks.
you bring the arrow guys where like they all shoot 2 attacks and they hit on 5s, and you bring like blocks of 30 of them.
Why?
It's just you get to throw a lot of dice,
60 dice on.
and that's the
5s.
thing is that the one tribe you can just throw 50% more dice.
Is it +1 to hit?
No,
Oh.
you throw an extra shot, Luca.
Oh, but they shoot twice. They shoot a third shot. Okay.
They shoot 3 shots per. Yeah.
Okay, so that means every guy will have 1 hit on average. That's 30 hits per
That's
unit.
30 hits in a unit.
Actually, no, you could all let attack them.
Right?
That's not bad.
Right.
You know, 4s with the last 90 shots. It's 45 hits.
And then there's the one tribe that doesn't let you take ward saves or something, I think. And
Yeah, those guys are cool. I like
those
that.
guys are kind of they're interesting, but like that's not really what I'll play that. I'll just change it to that tribe when I play the stupid Nurgle.
I beat the crap out of demons in Nurgle. It'd be hilariously because that's all they have to say.
Just these hulking monstrosities of being like, "Huh."
Specifically demons too. Just like plague bears have a 6-up save. Nurglings have maybe a 6-up save if they even have a save. I don't even
But
know.
the ice tribe guys are the ones that do the unmodified wound rolls of 6, do mortal wounds equal to whatever the damage is supposed to be.
Ah,
instead.
okay, that's not bad. Well, that's you typically want to fish for. Yeah, if you can get mortal wounds, you go with that option. Typically,
It just sounds kind of neat.
I like it. Well, they're like cruel boys, but melee only.
And I mean, like
Yeah.
some of the units look super oddball too, like the witch doctors that just like stare at people.
Oh, yeah,
They're like, oh, you're gonna die or I'm gonna blow up.
I can't. Like, I'll be honest. I'm very surprised they were included in. I'm not upset that they're included
Yeah,
in there.
it's instead of casting spells, I believe the ability is you stare at a unit, and if you, on a 3-up you do D3 mortal wounds, and then you can keep staring at them, and if you roll another 3-up, they take another D3, and that continues on. But if you roll a 1 or 2, you take D6, and you just keep doing it until they're dead or you're dead, or you decide to stop. But I mean, I'm never gonna decide to stop.
Yeah, I guess so. Like you just go until you die, right?
Yeah, they're gonna. How hilarious is that? That like Archaon across the table, and there's just like one.
Oh, is there no
little-
range on the stair?
No, I think it's like 12 inches.
Oh,
or
okay,
whatever. But
okay,
like,
okay.
you know, just Archaon across the table gets a little bit nervous because he just sees an orc like looking at him.
Like-
It's not gonna kill him mathematically, but still, it's funny. Funny to me.
Because you know you'd get one good time in where it kills something it shouldn't kill before he dies, or he just doesn't die at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could just do because you could just target a character with like 5 wounds, and you actually could realistically kill him before your guy
Wouldn't
dies.
necessarily be that tough.
That's
And
not-
you're gonna believe he's bringing the boys to
That's not like
all
outside
gang
of-
up and stare at stuff.
That's a weird ability. You have to give up all your spell casting for it,
I
but
think
like
I think you
you just channel hate. You just channel hate through
again, like I'm
eyesight.
throwing like random things out. And I might be wrong on most of them, but I'm pretty sure that I know that we're not talking about this game, but I don't know. We already talked about this game.
There wasn't a lot to it.
Did you have other talking points?
No,
As I
no,
continued?
no. Mostly just about like the end of the spell stuff, but that's like not important.
Pretty sure half my army for Bone Splitters gets like a 5-inch move before the game starts too.
Why half?
You just get to pick like half your army.
Oh, okay. I was like
Oh.
weird. Like you just pick. Okay, I guess sure. Why not?
I know it's weird. It's weird, and
That can be. Yeah, that's obviously pretty good.
I've been worn down over the years for requests. I guess worn down over the year for requests for Bone Splitters.
I think
So,
someone's got to play them.
Somebody's gonna do it. We don't have enough to play, even though you don't need very much.
No, we have barely anything. We have, I think, some of the riders.
Looking at the point cost, you don't bring a ton anyways. That
Are they
stuff's
that expensive?
expensive.
I got 6 up board. That's something. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe they're better than I'm giving them credit for. I don't know. I don't really remember them. I just remember.
Who cares?
I remember seeing a lot of them in like first edition because people had like orcs and goblin armies and they had
For
their
sure.
savage
But
orcs.
even like
yeah.
Warhammer Fantasy, how many people played Savage Orc armies?
Pure
Savage
like
orcs.
Pure, not a lot. There's people watching, maybe a couple, maybe sure, yeah, back in the day. But I've never seen a pure savage orc army.
Yeah.
I've seen like the savage orc biggins because they were very good.
Yeah.
But that was just one unit.
So just naked orcs. That's the game plan.
That's the game plan. Sure, makes sense. Yeah, why not? I'm excited. I guess that'd be kind of fun to play against because you could do weird things against it. I immediately like, maybe Night Haunt. We play Night Haunt and be like a weird.
That'd be hilarious.
Your
Yeah.
bad army versus. We're literally two like.
Two of the worst armies.
Two of the worst armies in the game. yeah.
Except for, I'm pretty sure the way that works is that one of us just got a book and we're awful, and the other ones are gonna be getting a book and probably won't be awful anymore.
I think that's the case. Yeah. I don't know how bad bone. You know what? Maybe bone splitters are like sleeper good. Who knows? I don't think so. But
It depends, because I don't think your opponent will have seen them before. They won't really know what they
That'll
do.
get 'em.
What is this? How do I decide what to do against this all? I think they look bad enough that you'll still beat them into the ground anyways.
yeah,
But
they just exist to fail. I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. We're just here to kill monsters.
Yeah, I guess that's their thing, right? They, do you still have access to that weird model that has like the two of them carrying one big stick?
Yeah, the big stabba.
The big stab, that's what it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah. You
Yeah.
still take big stabbers? Oh,
They're
wow.
awful stats wise. They're really, really bad.
Are they
I
like
was so
part of a
disappointed when I
unit?
looked at them.
Are they like
Like,
part
nope.
of? Nope, they're just individual.
Nope, they just, as far as I can tell, they just run around on their own.
They run around with like a giant like ballista thing, like ammo bolt thing.
Yeah, I was
don't
gonna say,
even know.
except for without the ballista, just
It's,
they have the
it's,
bolt.
it's the bolt. It's like a giant bolt the size of like.
And they just like run into stuff.
I don't know,
They
it's
don't
like-
even throw. I think if they die, there's a chance they might throw it.
I think it looks like it's like 8 feet long or something. This because of the scale
Probably
of the model.
longer, probably bigger than that. It's probably like a 12 or 15 foot ballista bolt.
Why?
But I mean, like, it's weirdly shaped because it's an old GW model. So like,
Yeah, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, go look up the Savage Orc Big Stabba, and you'll probably laugh.
yeah, it's
At least a little
hilarious
bit.
looking.
Or if you have seen it before, maybe go look at it again and refresh yourself. Like, huh, nice.
But yeah,
Put a
just
smile
going
on your
back
face.
to naked orcs riding boars.
Boars, yeah, that's a thing.
Cool, let's do it.
I guess so. It's a bone slit this time.
Their battle line in that weird Ice Clan thing.
Sure.
They're
yep.
they're like 3 wounds with a 6-up, 6-up.
They do have a lot of attacks, so doing more wounds on wound rolls, that's pretty good. You gotta respect that.
Sure, you got to get there.
That's fair with the 6-up, 6-up. Yeah, that's fair. I don't play a lot of missile shooting armies, so you'd be fighting against me.
It's cool. A couple spells, I think it will still kill me.
Ah, damn. All right, fair, maybe. Well, I mean, I don't know when that'll come about, but Josh needs a list first, and then he has to acquire the models. Then they must get built and painted, and then they can be played. So that's quite a process. But if there's a Bone Splitter list out there, Josh at
If
miniwargame.com.
you're you get the sleeper bone splitter list.
Have you ever lost a game with your Bone Splitters? If the answer is no, send your list.
Immediately. Well, no, because it's gonna be somebody being like, "Yeah, I play my 4-year-old cousin. He can't beat me at all ever."
In fact, I give him half points. But he doesn't know he's 4.
He doesn't know he's 4. He agrees to it. He just wants the triumph really bad. That's all.
Some games are sadly close.
Somebody got really excited and started typing, and then heard us say that, and they're like, "Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, little Johnny, let's go play a game. I don't gotta send this email anymore."
All right, folks, that's it for this game. Leave some feedback down below. What you thought about it was, I found to be completely honest, for both of us, wasn't overly exciting.
It was kind of,
It got interesting at the
there
end.
was a couple tense moments, but the tension wasn't there like it normally is. Like with my more in-your-face lists.
Yeah, well, this one, you had to like bank the first turn, just kind of chill.
Yep.
And then turn 2, it was like just weird, the circumstances. Yeah, you definitely, yeah. Regardless, we'll see you guys next time for some more Age of
But
Sigmar.
I'm going to keep playing something similar to this, and the first person that complains, Kragnos and the boys are coming back.
There we go.
It's that guy's fault. I'll put your username. I'll mention it.
I actually want to play against this. I want to play like a more competitive Age of Sigmar. I don't know if that's necessarily competitive. But that's a hard list to beat because it's outside the box. Right?
It's a weird list, and it's one of those like, I don't know. There's always the fighting games where you have that like weird character that's not really good, but he's not awful either. He teaches you how to play differently.
Yeah,
I'm like
exactly.
that challenge. Like I'm not gonna win a tournament with it, but I'll ruin a couple people's days.
Exactly, really throw them off. They'll plan for like all the meta lists, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, here's Kragnos, Storm Lord. What are they called? Stonehorn. Yeah,
Stonehorn.
And then Bundo.
A Bundo and a hunter. That he's in charge.
That's right. That's what's so weird about it. It's just some random ogre in charge.
4 units of cats.
Oh God, I hate everything about it. It's like 3 threat models and like nothing. But it's so annoying. Regardless, maybe you guys will see it again one
And
day.
the worst part, because the cats can just pop up with a hunter in your zone, and be like,
know.
oh, cool, this is Savage Spearhead or whatever it's called, the behind enemy lines one.
Yeah, I think that's
Just,
correct.
ugh.
Savage Spearhead. Yeah, here's 2 victory points easy. And like the longer he waits, the more command points you get. I can't remember what it was. It's something about him being gone.
If he's off the table in my hero phase, I get D3 extra command points.
Sure.
Because I don't have my general on the table.
Bye-bye, everybody.